Hello there everyone, and welcome once again to these. These are Cherry MX switches, and as you can see they are available in their different varieties. You have red, black, blue and brown. Now I've actually had this little sample kit for several weeks and I've been pressing each and every individual switch so I can basically make up my mind on which keyboard is going to be right for me. And I will say that after many weeks of very careful testing, I came to the conclusion that the Cherry MX Blue switch were the ideal switch type for me, partly because of their mechanical click, but mostly due to the fact of their actuation force, which is 50 grams to actuate and then a further 60 grams to fully bottom out. And I also like the fact that every single time I press this switch, no matter how soft or firm I pressed it, I felt the actuation point every single time. So I worked out which key switch I liked, but as for the keyboard, that was slightly difficult because there were many different factors that I had to consider. Was it from a brand that I can trust? How is the build quality? What materials are used? What form factor should I go for? All these different things I had to really carefully consider. Oh, and lighting as well. Oh, and in case you're wondering, no, I do not have an RGB backlit keyboard because of one simple reason.
RGB is overrated.
Face facts, people, it just is. But that said, it didn't stop me from choosing the very manufacturer that kicked off the whole RGB Cherry MX switch idea, Corsair Gaming. And I have for you this beastie. This is the Corsair K70, a fully mechanical gaming keyboard, and I'm going to be unboxing it for all you guys. Oh, and the M65 RGB and an M200 mouse mat. So 3 unboxings in one, I guess.
Because why not?
Alright, let's get started. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I had a very brief scare. I thought I killed my computer, but thankfully I didn't. I just accidentally unplugged something. Right, so what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to start by moving some of these bits out of the way. I'm going to put that up there, and I'm going to put that there. I'm going to go onto the mouse in a minute. I'm going to unbox the keyboard last. But what I'm going to do, first of all, is open up the mouse mat. This is the MM200. It's obviously a gaming surface. It's a soft gaming surface as it's known. Then this has been optimized for control according to Corsair, and you can actually get this in the MM400 version, I think, and with that one it's more optimized for speed. So if you're, say, a Counter-Strike player or a professional speed gamer or something like that, or prefers high speed surfaces, then the MM400 is for you. But the MM200 is optimised more for control, and it's available in a variety of different sizes. You've got small, medium, large, extra large. I think it's XL, I believe so. And the one I have here is extended, and this is the largest mouse mat that they make. So I think better not dawdle. Let's open her up. That's one side. Take it out of the packet like that, and let's see how big this thing actually is. Shit. This thing's bloody huge. Gee. Just glad I've got the room on my desk for it. So I'm obviously replacing my old surface, which is this old Razer Ironclad, and it's a fully aluminium gaming surface, but it's lost its sandblasted finish, and you can see there it collects dirt like nobody's business. It's a horrible sight. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to replace it with the almighty Corsair Gaming. You can hear the brushing of the dust off this desk and some things being knocked. The MM200 fully cloth gaming surface. That is really nice. I like that. That fits on my desk beautifully. Now, if whichever mouse mat you choose, it's available at all times 3mm thick, and for the extended version it's 30 centimeters that way, or 300mm, and a whopping 930mm long. Holy Jesus, this thing is enormous. And obviously you've got the Corsair Gaming logo there. Now a lot of people don't really like the Corsair Gaming logo, but I'm kind of on the fence with it. It's actually a Marmite logo. You either love it or you hate it. But as I said, I'm kind of on the fence. So let's give that a little stretch out there. And you can also notice I've also unplugged my old keyboard and mouse as well. So basically I'm preparing myself for the new RGB-ness or something or other. When I say RGB, I'm going to go on to that in a moment. So that's the dinner plate laid out. I think we better move on to the vegetables, wouldn't you say? Alright, let's crack on with that. And when I of course say vegetables, I of course mean the mouse. And I have here the M65 Gaming Mouse RGB. Now, I know what you're going to say to me, but Barney, you said in the intro RGB is overrated. Well, yeah, it is overrated for keyboards, because while all the lighting profiles I've seen on Corsair's website, they do look really cool. I've given that, they look really cool, but to me the last thing I want my keyboard to do is to flash all pretty colours. I'd rather have it more for function rather than form, let's say that. So anyway, but for the mouse, I'd actually say this is okay because you can create more subtle lighting profiles, and I actually quite like it. I actually happened to see this mouse and I thought, right, that's it, this is the one for me. So as you can see, this is the M65, as I said before. It's got an 8200 DPI laser sensor and a 16.8 million colour backlighting options. And you've got 3 different zones. You've got the scroll wheel, the DPI sensor, and the logo down there. And obviously a little bit back there. So that's actually the 3rd zone all in one there. And open up the magnetic flap and oh, cheeky, look at that. So you've got the mouse fully on display there, and there it's showing you all the different lighting zones there, and there. That's where I said before. Anyway, enough of that. Let's actually get this thing open, shall we? Right. In the old trusty Swissy. Carefully make the incisions, Doctor. So let's crack it open. Have I got this the right way around? Yes, I have. There we go. Nothing else inside the outer shell. So now we come to the inner shell, which is all this. And how do I get this bit open? I think I've got to take those bits out there. Those bits out there. Nope. It's all a guessing game, this. Just trying to open up stuff. There we go. So we fill it up. Oh, we got an instruction manual. Do I need that? Probably not. I'll look at that in a minute. We've got a nice braided USB cable. That is really nice, actually. I don't know how long it is, but I'll have a look into that in a minute. But how do you get this bit off? There we go. There we go. Oh, easy now. Right, let's take a look at this mouse itself. Oh, blimey. Let's get out of the cardboard. Okay. That really feels quite heavy, because obviously it's got a full aluminium body, which is really nice to touch, really cold to the touch as well, and you've got these adjustable weights in here. So I actually do prefer, personally I prefer a heavier mouse, so let's put that down there. That feels very nice, exact. I like the weight of that, and it's got this sort of matte finish along the top here. I really do like that. Nice good clicks. The grip on the sides is all good. There's your FPS button, which will lower the DPI frame down greatly. You've got your back and forward buttons. There's your DPI switches there. Very nice weighty scroll wheel. And it doesn't click left or right, unlike my old G500 from Logitech. Grippy surface there. Yeah, I like that. That is a really nice feel. And on this new surface as well, move that a little bit. That glides so smooth. I adore that. But that said, we're not here to look at a mouse, are we? Let's get on to the meat of this course. Now, of course, you can't have a peripheral unboxing without the keyboard. And this is actually a first because this is my first truly mechanical gaming keyboard. So this is going to be quite interesting because the K70 is available in a variety of different switch types. You've got Cherry MX Red and Brown, but the one I have here is of course Cherry MX Blues. And as for the RGB variant of this keyboard, if you're interested in that one, it's only available in red and brown. Now at one point you could get blues on this one, on the RGB ones, but there were there were many manufacturing issues with both the keyboard itself and the RGB blue switch, so they had to discontinue that model. But as I said, I did want Cherry MX Blue, and I've got the classic K70. So enough stalling, let's just get this thing open. Let's open up this bad boy of a keyboard. Now obviously I've got the UK layout, and if you're from the US, you've got the US layout, but you do have different layouts depending on where you are from. So I've got a box in a box. How about that? Box in a box. Chuck that down there. So let's crack this one open. I may hit the microphone while I open this, but whoa my god. Check that beastie out. It greets you straight away. So let's open this up a little bit more. Back here. Okay, let's let's get the keyboard out of the way first of all, and I'll go on to that in a moment. Blimey, alright, that's quite heavy. Didn't realise it was going to be that heavy. So let's have a look at what else you actually get in the box. So you've got your manual, as is natural of course, your warranty guide, and yeah, don't need any of that crap at all. You've got your replacement keycaps in here, so you can change the WASD keys and 1 to 6, and they are contoured slightly as well, so if you're an FPS player you can find these keys no problem at all, but mainly if you can't find them in the dark. And you've got a key puller when you want to change the switches out at any given time. So I'll keep hold of those so you never know when I'll need them, so I'll just put them over there for a minute actually. Moving on, also inside we've got the wrist rest, which is a soft touch apparently, so let's move that out of the way. Let's move everything out of the way here. And let's take this out. Oh, the right, that is a nice soft touch. That feels very smooth. I like that a lot. So yeah, I'll get onto that in a minute, because that is very nice anyway. I do like that sort of wrist rest. So now let's of course bring on the main article and why we're all here. If I can get this out the bag, come on. The K70 mechanical keyboard. Oh my god, look at that. That is a beauty, because you've got this nice aluminium finish all the way across here, and it's really nice to touch. And as I said, it's got the Cherry MX Blues switches, so that's going to take some getting used to, of course, because the Cherry MX Blues switches are obviously very different, because I'm moving from a rubber dome to Cherry MX Blues, so technically people are going to say you should have gone to Cherry MX Red, but personally I like the blues, so there you go. And there's, once again, is the Corsair Gaming logo, so clicky. Oh, I can't wait to use this. I absolutely love the scroll wheel for the volume control there. It's a nice knurled finish. I like that. So you've got your dedicated media keys up here, so you've got stop, next track, or previous track, next track, play, pause, and audio mute. You've got your Windows lock button up here, brightness control, and a game setting there. And the USB cable is a giant. It's huge. It's really thick and chunky at one end, but at the other end you've got two USB connections. One is for the main keyboard itself, and the other is of course for your USB pass-through, which is at the top there. So there's your pass-through, and you've got your different polling rates. So you've got 1 millisecond, 2 millisecond, 4 millisecond, 8 millisecond, and a BIOS setting, so the keyboard will be recognised instantaneously. And that's got a lot of weight to it. That is a heavy keyboard, I'm not going to lie to you, but that feels very nice. So, well, that's the unboxing bit done, so I'm going to put everything all together, plug everything in, and we'll see how it goes, shall we? I'll be back very soon.
Okay, I take it you all expect this. I'm going to do the obligatory Cherry MX Blue typing test. So I've actually got the document to update, so I might as well crack on with that now. So let's hear those glorious Cherry MX Blues click away. I'll make all these adjustments later. Okay, I'll admit I'm not the fastest typist in the world, but I do like the sound of those Cherry MX Blues. They're very clean. And well, there you have it. That's pretty much all the Corsair Gaming peripherals that I have for you, because yeah, that's what I decided to go with. So, just a brief summary. MM200 gaming mouse mat, absolutely fantastic. Didn't expect it to be this size, but it actually fits the desk beautifully. The M65 RGB, I love the feel of it. I love the feel of the weight and the overall movement on this mat as well. I think it's fantastic. And the keyboard. This keyboard. The Cherry MX Blue switches on this keyboard are fantastic. And also the fact you've got the 3 different brightness levels. So you've got off, dim, not so dim, and bright. And you've got the WASD keys and 1 to 6, and all the other keys lit up are fantastic. And you can record all that. I can't wait to really have a good go with this keyboard. So with that said, I think I better wrap things up. So thank you very much for watching all of this, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, rate, share, comment, and all the usual stuff that YouTube does nowadays. And if you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.